Hello, my name's Ashton Cooper, and this will be my fourth, fifth, and sixth grade tablet proposal about, giving students in this grade, between these grades of fourth, fifth, and sixth, tablets with keyboards on them, little tablet computers. So first, the problem. So why do I think kids at all need, tablet computers? Well, one of the major issues I'm noticing in fourth, fifth, and sixth grade is poor handwriting. They're having poor handwriting skills, and a lot of the time their notes are completely unreadable. Not only by the students themselves, but the teachers also struggle with reading them. And with that being said, students have poorer grades because of this, and it affects not only the teacher and all of this with being unable to read them and having to give them poor grades, but it also affects the student pretty hard. So if we have little computers like tablets with keyboards, they'll be able to write their notes and write essays on them, and the teachers will be able to read them more effectively, and so will the students. So that will be the solution. They will be able to use it like a cheap, accessible laptop, and it'll experience that would allow typing of classwork and ease of reading material. And there'll be a lot of other benefits and uses as well. With that being said, not only would it be useful for note taking and essay typing, it'll be also really useful for any projects or any research or presentations needed to be made. It will also assist with that. The cost would be using a P12 11.0 tablet with a keyboard as my example. I just looked up a good example. It would be about $330 per unit, and with 200 kids in our school between 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, it would be about $66,000, which sounds like quite a bit of money on paper, but when you really think about it, like the grand scheme of how much money we do spend on a lot of different stuff at our school, and the amount of money that goes into all sorts of stuff that don't always fully assist the students, this will be directly targeted towards our students, and it would give them a ton of benefits and a ton of capabilities beyond what the solution was. Like, the main solution was kind of to help with the handwriting problem, because a lot of students have poor handwriting and is unable to read it, and then as well the teachers are unable to read it. But with that being said, the iPad will also allow for researching presentations, like you can make Google Slides. You'd be able to do all sorts of stuff that is actually really, really beneficial to the student with making projects in the classroom. Because when I was in high school, that was really useful. We had MacBooks, not full just tablets, but we had MacBooks, and that was really, really useful and had a lot of different benefits and solutions, and helped out with a lot of different things. The implementation, with that all being said, how would we implement it? So we would distribute these tablets with keyboards, to everyone at the start of next year. So I understand, we can't immediately give it out to everybody, but we could start next year, because we can make that money back. We can make $66,000 pretty easily in some fundraisers if people are willing to help us out and everything. And we can easily make that money up and everything. So everyone at 4th and 5th and 6th grade could easily get this tablet, and it'll be extremely useful and helpful for our school as a whole. So again, to repeat kind of my whole process and reasoning for it, students have poor handwriting. It's really hard for us to read them sometimes, and the students themselves can struggle. So it would be really, really useful to have iPads with keyboards. Basically, it's like a cheap laptop almost, so they can type their notes, type their essays, and start doing stuff like that. And that'll be extremely useful and helpful. And then also it has the added extra benefit and use of, being able to allow students to do research, make presentations, and make, all sorts of other stuff that the teacher is willing to do with the iPads. So yeah, that's really the main goal and point. This impact would make everything better and greater for the teacher and the students, I think. It will be a highly worthy investment and very good for the school as a whole. Thanks for listening to my proposal.